Hello friends, today's hero is considered a diamond among the modern generation of football players. Let's talk about Kylian Mbappé. Last summer, the Frenchman took advantage of Real Madrid's interest to secure a lucrative contract from Paris Saint-Germain, and now the life of the main football prodigy resembles a fairy tale. Friends, welcome to VAR Productions. In this episode, we will learn more about Kylian Mbappe's life in Paris and his income. Until recently, Kylian Mbappé was the highest-paid football player in the world. However, Cristiano Ronaldo secured a lucrative contract in Saudi Arabia, pushing the Frenchman down from the top spot. Nevertheless, Kylian is unlikely to be too disappointed since his earnings have only increased since then. Forbes estimated that Mbappé has earned $128 million this past season. This amount includes his salary at PSG and payments from sponsors. It is also known that his contract with the Parisian club includes a significant number of bonuses. Over 3 years, Kylian can earn an additional $300 million for personal and team achievements. As for business ventures, Mbappé is not currently involved in any. He's still too young for that and is fully immersed in football. Occasionally, the French star earns money from adverts too, but the income from this source cannot be compared to the wages that the striker makes from football. From the very beginning of my career, I have always talked about football, titles, important games, and never about money. The money comes into my account, I only sometimes check it, but it doesn't really concern me. I am at PSG to win trophies and show that I am the best, the player says. After moving to PSG, the forward settled in an elite hotel where he didn't stay long. A couple of months later, Mbappé moved into a luxurious mansion where he still resides with his family. The two-story house is located in a prestigious district of the French capital. The residence is equipped with 12 bedrooms, a spacious terrace, and even an outdoor jacuzzi. In addition to the royal renovation, Kylian can boast of a breathtaking view of the Eiffel Tower from the window. Interestingly, the footballer initially rented this mansion and eventually bought it for $10 million. There were also rumors in the media outlets that Mbappe's family, at his request, bought a house in Madrid, where the player would move in case of a transfer to Real Madrid. However, there is currently no reliable confirmation of this information. Mbappé knows firsthand that the more you earn, the more you spend. In the early stages of his career, the humble Frenchman stated that he didn't need fancy cars, and even admitted that he didn't even have a driver's license. But today, Kylian owns a luxurious car collection worth almost $1 million. The most expensive car in the footballer's garage is a Ferrari worth $500,000. This supercar has over 700 horsepower. Mbappe's collection also includes an elite minivan from Mercedes worth $134,000. This vehicle is equipped with a TV, minibar, and other luxurious features. In addition to these, Kylian occasionally drives German SUVs like Volkswagen Touareg and Volkswagen Tiguan. The robust Touareg costs $120,000, while the more compact Tiguan costs $60,000. Another addition to Mbappe's car collection is Volkswagen Multivan, priced at $80,000. Typically, such vehicles are used for travel and trips to the countryside in Europe. Mbappé also owns a Range Rover Vogue and Audi Q3 and a couple of other cars. However, the most impressive means of transportation for the forward is not a car at all. When signing his contract with PSG, Kylian demanded to be provided with a personal jet. At the request of their star, the Parisian club leases a private jet for $7,000 per hour. Kylian Mbappé is one of the most recognizable football players at the moment. While he hasn't reached the level of Messi and Ronaldo's popularity, he already has 95 million followers on Instagram, which is significant. Mbappé is known and loved worldwide. Gradually, the forward is becoming not only a football legend, but also a brand. In 2022, Mbappé ranked 4th in the list of the most popular French individuals. He ranked only below a singer, an astronaut, and an actor in terms of mentions in the media. Mbappe's standout performance in the World Cup in Qatar allowed him to gather even more hype around his name. However, the athlete himself approaches his star status without excessive fanaticism. Do I consider myself a star? Yes, I do. When your face appears all over the city and around the world, it gives you a certain status. But it doesn't make me better than other people. Fans give me incredible love, but sometimes it becomes too much. People stop respecting my private life, the Frenchman explains. In addition to expensive cars, luxurious real estate and travels, our protagonist, Kylian Mbappé, gives a considerable amount of money to charity. He helps sick children, people with disabilities, and the unprivileged. Mbappé once promised to donate all his income for playing with the French national team to charitable causes, and he has stayed true to his word. To date, he has donated around 2 million euros to charity. Some of these funds have been directed towards financing French foundations during the coronavirus pandemic. It's worth mentioning that Mbappé has his own charitable foundation, which supports 98 children of football players. Additionally, Kylian has released a motivational book for young players, telling the story of a child who went from being a neighborhood footballer to becoming a sports legend. This work aims to inspire children all around the world. Kylian Mbappé, the world champion, was born and raised in a family of athletes. His mother was a professional handball player, and his father became his first coach. Mbappé has brothers who are also passionate about football, and his relatives continue to support and motivate the PSG forward. His father is his agent, helping him with important negotiations and decision-making, while his mother oversees his finances. As for his personal life, Mbappé prefers not to discuss it publicly or share photos of his romantic interests on social media. He once stated that he is focused on his sporting career and is not ready for serious relationships. However, paparazzi often attribute new romances to the French star. Some of the rumored love interests include Miss France 2017 Alicia Elise, popular actress Esther Exposito, Russian TV host Victoria Bonya. However, these names pale in comparison to the scandalous news about Mbappe's alleged relationship with a transgender model, Ines. The model has appeared on the cover of Playboy and other magazines. Nevertheless, there is no official confirmation of this union. There are only photos of the footballer socializing on his private yacht with a woman resembling Rao, but this does not prove anything. Mbappe's best friend at PSG is the Moroccan player Achraf Hakimi. He used to have a close relationship with Neymar, but at some point there seemed to be a falling out between the footballers. The likely cause of the rift was competition for the role of the leader within Paris Saint-Germain. Recently, the Frenchman turned 24 years old, and he is already considered the most expensive football player in the world, along with Erling Haaland. The authoritative portal Transfermarkt values Mbappe's market worth at 180 million euros. Mbappé has won the World Cup, 5 French championship titles, and 3 national cups. He has been the top scorer in various tournaments on 9 occasions and has earned numerous other team and individual awards. Kylian has played 240 games for PSG, scoring 191 goals and providing 93 assists. It's not surprising that almost all top European clubs would like to acquire the forward. Real Madrid came closest to achieving this goal, but at the last moment, Mbappé rejected the move to Spain and signed a new contract with PSG. Everyone knows that I wanted to leave last year, but things have changed both in sports and in my personal life. It would have been wrong to leave my country. Perhaps it is a sentimental decision, but PSG's sporting project has also changed. We have been talking about this project and the club's ambitions for months. We only discussed money for a few minutes because it is not that important, the player says. What do you think? Did Mbappé really stay at Paris Saint-Germain not for money? Or should he have accepted Real Madrid's offer after all? Leave your opinion in the comments under the video. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell if you liked it. You will support the channel this way and will be the first to get the notifications. That's all I have to say for now, and I suggest that you watch the videos that will appear on your screen shortly.